unsubscribe. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are here again with Fire Emblem Engage, and I am sorry that I started a little bit late, but I went to the bathroom and it turned into more than I thought it was going to be, so it's a little unfortunate sharing, but that is the truth. So today we are actually going to do something a little bit different. Instead of doing some more story, I actually looked it up, and apparently I'm pretty close to the ending of the game. I'm on chapter, hold on. I'm on 23 right now. I just finished 22, so I have 23, 24, 25, and 26. So apparently there's 26 chapters in the game, so I have 4 more left. So what I wanted to do before we get into the end game is I wanted to wrap up as many supports as I could and do all of the Emblem paralogs that I haven't done. So we're going to spend the first chunk of this just doing supports. And I think... God, this is going to be tough. I think I might have narrowed it down who I want to romance. Oh, God. I think I've narrowed it down to... Diamant and Ivy, but I don't know which one of the two of them I want to go for. So I'm kind of stuck between the two. For now, let's just go down the list of supports. It's basically gonna be all supports.
What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
For like the first 40 minutes, so just be ready for that.
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
Oh yeah, what were they talking about?
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind. Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side. Wait, what? Well, that's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you.
Oh yeah, that's right. She lied about something in our last support, right?
In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet.
Yeah.
So let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka? Way to put me on the spot. If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that. Okay. Before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering. Looking for my place in the world.
Huh.
I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least. You don't sound very fond of your old self. Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go.
Ah, I see.
But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
Cool.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say? You got yourself a deal.
I do like Yunaka quite a bit, though. She's very cute. I like Yunaka a lot. I like Tamara. I do like Kagetsu a lot, too. And Saline. God, but I love Diamant and Ivy so much. God, there are just so many fucking hot people in this game. God damn it. Okay, me and Alchrist, here we go.
Divine One, watch out! There's a wolf!
Ah, shit.
What? Where?
Mr. Wolf, please go away. Leave the Divine Dragon alone. I beg you. It isn't listening to me. No choice. I'll have to get serious.
Okay.
That pose. Is he about to bow an apology like the incident at the border?
Mr. Wolf, I'm so sorry!
Oh my god. Honestly, I thought he was gonna start acting like a wolf.
I'm sure that my apologies will enrage you further, to the point you might devour me. I'm sure that my...
Jeez, this poor boy. His freaking immense self-esteem issues.
And if I wind up in your stomach, my allies may waste days looking for me. But I must persist. Please, though I have no right to make this request, I ask you to go home. I'm begging you.
The wolf is actually turning away. Incredible.
Yeah, because he can tell that Alchrist isn't a threat.
There it goes. Thank goodness you're all right, Divine One.
Thank you, Alchrist. I'm glad you're okay too. That was a risky move.
Think nothing of it. Your life is worth far more than mine, so I just did what needed to be done.
No. My life, your life, everyone's lives. None of us are above anyone else.
Exactly.
You're right, Divine One. Looks like I've fallen short yet again. The Divine Dragon's radiance should lighten my mood, but I've managed to darken it instead.
Oh my god, Alchrist.
I sincerely apologize. I should leave.
Jeez.
What? Alchrist? Wait!
Come back.
Wow, he's so fast.
He does move quite quickly, doesn't he? He's got really good movement stats, so that doesn't surprise me. Okay, let's do... Yeah, let's do me and Hortensia. Yay! Hortensia!
Hey, Divine One! What do you think?
About what?
Of what?
Yeah, exactly.
Come on! Am I cute, sweet, charming? Use your words!
Yeah, you're alright.
Sure, you're cute enough. Just like always.
That's all you have to say? I put a lot of effort into being adorable, you know?
You are very cute, Hortensia.
The least you could do is notice.
I had no idea. Forgive me for not noticing.
That's all I get?
Oh my god, even when she's on our side, she's still so bratty.
Ugh! I can't believe that didn't work. A pouty face is usually all it takes for people to be extra nice.
Her voice sounds familiar. Is that someone we know? Hold on. I'll look this up real quick. English voice actress. Amber Connor. Okay.
Do you have some kind of god training that lets you see through fake crying, Divine One?
Trying to find... Oh, she was Phil in Promise Neverland. And Mallow in Pokemon. Anybody else I recognize? Oh, she was Laphicet in Tales of Berseria. I should really play those games again on stream. Tales of Zestiria and Tales of Berseria. I've played both of those games and they're really good. So I'd actually be willing to play them again.
God training? I don't think anyone needs special training to see through an act like that.
It's just... Dusk is like... your acting don't work on me.
Hey! Fine. Then let me ask you something else. How come you're not fawning over me? I'm unimaginably cute.
Because I am above such petty things.
I don't treat people differently just because they're cute. Kindness matters much more.
Oh my god, she's so wholesome, it's gonna make me sick.
Wrong! Being nice is great and all, but cuteness is a huge advantage. Everyone knows that.
Hortensia's like, if you ain't hot, then you ain't shit.
I see.
So we'll try this again. Only I'll be even cuter next time, so you can't possibly miss it.
Oh, I'm so excited. My friend just texted me and he's like, Ivy has a thing for my character and I'm perfectly alright with it. She's obsessed with the Divine Dragon. What did you expect? I should text him also. I'm stuck in romance. Can't decide between Diamant or Ivy. Alright. Yay! Tamara's next! Tamara!
Grilled and ready to go! This meat is so yummy, it's gonna make your taste buds dance.
Tamara!
Wow, that seems like a lot of meat for the two of us.
Tamara!
Oh no, this one's for me. I was going to do yours next.
What? How do you eat that much?
Tamara's a big eater.
Oh, you know, open my mouth, bite, chew. I won't bore you with all the details.
That's not what she meant.
Wow, you're really something, Tamara.
Jesus, what?
That's true! I'm really something!
Stuck between...
I'm the Crown Princess of Solm! And I'm wearing lots of priceless jewels!
Oh, is she doing it on purpose to draw? I was wondering why she was being so fucking loud. She's trying to draw a bunch of thieves, isn't she?
Please, keep your voice down.
Because they're at the town where Tamara got first introduced, where they got attacked by thieves.
I've heard that this area isn't very safe.
You can say that again. It's absolutely crawling with bandits.
That's the point. We're gonna try and draw them in. And then we're gonna shove my spear up their ass. Wait, what? Huh? Who said that?
That's why I'm out here like a nice, tempting hunk of lamb on a spit.
Wait a minute. That was your plan? To use yourself as bait?
Nice.
It worked, didn't it? Look, those bruisers have had their eye on us since we got here.
It looks like they're getting ready for an ambush.
Ready for an ambush.
Not if we pounce on them first. Come on! This ought to be a piece of cake for you and me.
All right. But you know, a little heads up would have been nice.
Let's do it. So I actually want to look it up. Fire Emblem characters page. Because I know that oh, the protagonist is 17. I didn't know that. I want to know because I know that Diamant and Ivy are older. Diamant I think is 25. Yeah, Ivy is 20. So we're good on there. Tamara's 18? Bro. Damn it. Wait, how old is Saline? Saline's 17, okay. Can't simp for Saline. Kagetsu? Kagetsu was 26! Yes! Sorry, that was gross. So now wait, how old is Yunaka? Yunaka's 22. So wait, does that mean that Kagetsu's 26, Yunaka's 22, so the only person that I can't simp for is Saline? Oh god, this makes it 10 times harder. Because now I'm stuck between Kagetsu, Yunaka, Tamara, Diamant, and Ivy. Oh no. God damn it. Fuck, dude. I got a text. Stuck between Diamant, Ivy, Kagetsu, Naka, and Tamara. Damn it. How the hell am I supposed to pick? They're all so fucking cool. Alright, let's see what Dusk's dynamic with Kagetsu is.
Divine One! Divine One! Since you appear human, I am curious. What are the differences between dragon and human?
You want to find out?
Let's see. We live a bit longer than humans. We're typically stronger and more agile.
You last longer in the bedroom. What? Who said that?
You're right about appearance, though. We look much the same.
Interesting. Oh, is it also true that you slumbered in the somnial for 1,000 years?
Yeah.
What was it that woke you after all that time? Did you tire of sleeping?
No, it was some boring old man and a couple of annoying kids.
To be honest, I'm not sure.
I see. And what were you doing before you went to sleep?
Dying. I had a fucking hole in my stomach.
I'm sorry. I don't remember much from before I woke up.
A pity.
You're asking lots of questions, Kagetsu. Why are you so interested in me?
Because he wants to jump your bones. What?
Why should I not be? We are friends, of course.
You want to be more than friends?
Friends? We've actually not spoken that much.
We can speak more in the morning after.
To my mind, we have been friends ever since we first spoke. And I like to know my friends. Is it not so for you? Do you not want to be my friend?
No, of course I do.
So Al suggested I go for Diamant, Tamara, or Yunaka. My boy Al's got good taste.
Good. Then I would like to know all about you so we can strengthen our bond.
So I should get comfortable and brace for more questions. Got it.
I'm fine with that. You can talk to me as much as you want, Kagetsu. Oh hey, my character's portrait is blue. But I still have red and blue hair. That's interesting. Oh boy. Now we gotta talk to Mavier. Alright.
Mavier, I'm curious. What are some of your favorite things?
Defending Lady Vale.
Pardon? Why would you wish to know?
That's even worse than what I said. I thought he was gonna say something like protecting the innocent and defending the weak. But he was just like, bitch, why the fuck you wanna know? Get out of my face before I have to look at them stank-ass boots again.
I've decided to give you a gift as a token of my gratitude.
Why?
A gift from the Divine Dragon? For what reason? Perhaps you are mistaken about who I am.
You are Vale's knight, yes?
Yes.
Vale is alive today because of your actions.
Yeah, I guess we do have him to thank for that. Thank you for keeping my sister safe.
She is my only sibling, and I cannot thank you enough for protecting her.
You're also very useful in battle, so I will give you that.
Do you understand why I might want to reward you for such service?
I understand. However, knowing I have your gratitude is reward enough.
Only my gratitude?
I am pleased you value my efforts to aid the Lady Vale. I am not a good person. As your former enemy, I am unworthy of your praise.
Oh, is that how we're gonna play this? Alright.
Pardon me. I am needed elsewhere.
Mavir, you don't...
He's still guilty about working with the hounds. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yay! Sibling time! It's sister time! Yay!
Vale, why are you looking at me like that?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, sweetie, I'm fine. Why?
I really am. I mean, it was strange. Taking corrupted form and waking up from that. But I'm fine now. And it's all thanks to you, Vale.
Yeah, it is.
I'm relieved. I also wanted to apologize for everything I've done. Everything I did in the past.
It wasn't you, it was the evil Vale.
So many people died. And it's because of me.
It's honestly like two
I was
separate
too
people.
weak. It's my fault they're dead. I know I can't be forgiven. Not completely. But if you could, even just a little, I'm so sorry.
I was playing Persona 4 today before I started, and I got to October 4th. Oh boy. If you know, you know.
Oh, Vale, it wasn't your fault. The Fell Dragon was controlling you. He's to blame, not you. You say you're weak, but it was your strength that freed you from him. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yay!
I'll get stronger too. Like I said before, I want to be a dragon like you, ready to save the world. And I'll do everything in my power to make that happen. I just hope you'll help me.
Of course I will, sweetie.
Absolutely.
You didn't even
That's
need
what
to
a big
ask.
sister is for.
Yeah.
I'll do anything I can to help you. It's the least I can do to make up for not being around. Don't worry. I'm right beside you, little sister. We can do this together.
Aww.
Yes, we can.
They're so cute. I love it. Hey! We did all of Dusk's supports. Nice. Okay. Next up is... Oh, wow. Alchrist has a bunch. Holy shit. Okay, let's do... Oh, let's see Alchrist and Fagato. Why not? This should be interesting.
Prince Fogato!
A mismatch if there ever was one.
Hey! What's going on, Prince Alchrist? Why are you running away from me?
He has social anxiety. What do you mean?
I apologize. You're always in such high spirits. I feared my presence might dampen your mood.
Yeesh. I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Yeah, that's like his whole character.
Besides, we actually have a lot in common. You're the second prince of a kingdom. I'm the first prince of a queendom. Tomato, Fagato.
He's really trying to be nice, but it's just not landing.
I suppose you're right.
Why the sigh?
He does it all the time, don't worry.
We do hold similar positions. But if that is the case, why are we so different?
Family, emotional, mental state, upbringing, environment.
You're so carefree and sociable. And I'm a dismal burden on everyone I meet.
There you go again.
Poor boy.
Always so negative. Not that I mind your dour attitude. It's actually one of the reasons I like you.
What?
You find me likable? But that's impossible. I don't deserve such kindness.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is bad. If you continue, I may find myself in a dangerous spot.
Aw, what's so dangerous about me?
That! Your gentle eyes and accepting smile? Please, don't look at me. Your pure heart is shining a spotlight on me. You reveal me for the waste that I am. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah, man. That guy really knows how to make an exit.
Jeez. Oh, God. Alright. Alchrist and Saline. Oh, yeah, that's right. Their last support was kind of serious.
Another bad dream, Princess Saline?
Is it so obvious?
I mean, you sighed pretty heavily.
As I recall, you've also had dreams of losing your brother, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'm curious, when did they start for you?
Only recently. Shortly after we entered this war against the Fell Dragon.
That makes sense. In the middle of a war, higher chance of death.
My father told me, if your brother and I both die, it will fall to you to protect our kingdom.
Jeez, that's a lot.
I thought that sounded impossible at the time. My mighty father and invincible older brother die in battle? How ridiculous.
I mean, it could happen. I don't want it to happen, but it could.
But wars are often unpredictable.
I know what you mean.
Now I'm haunted by a growing fear that my bad dreams might become reality.
They won't. Don't worry. I'll make sure they won't.
What if an enemy catches him off guard? What if we're separated and I never find him again? I've lost count of all the horrible ways my dreams have taken Diamant from me.
Don't worry, I'll protect him.
My experience has been similar. In my dreams, every disaster I can think of comes to pass.
Now, after every nightmare, I crawl out of bed and check on him as he sleeps. Seeing him sprawled out, snoring louder than the sawing of a log. That puts my fears to rest.
Aww.
I'm glad you have that, at least. My brother is too much of an early riser for me to do the same. I'd be roped into his workouts.
Funny. I'd imagine that seeing him up and running in circles would be a relief.
Yeah.
It does help, I admit. Well, speaking with you has calmed my nerves. I am sorry for worrying you.
Not at all. If you have another bad dream and want to talk about it, I'm always here.
You know what? I think I am gonna go for Diamant. I mean, to be totally honest, I wish I could do Diamant and Ivy, but, you know.
I can't make them go away, but at the very least, you know you're not alone.
Just be sandwiched between Diamant's pecs and Ivy's massive boobs. Just... Dream. Dream, dream, dream.
Thank you, Prince Alchrist.
But
I find that very reassuring.
games still don't understand that sometimes we want to do polyamory, so just gotta live with it. I do kind of ship Saline and Alchrist also. Alchrist and Boucheron, huh? That's interesting. Too bad I never used Boucheron. Not anymore, at least. Oh, this should be interesting. Didn't they argue the last time they had a support? Okay.
Princess Ivy, are you glaring at me?
What's going on? Speak.
No, Prince Alchrist. At least not intentionally. But I can't take my eyes off of your armor.
Oh.
In Lugia, we are taught from an early age to keep watch for Brodian armor.
Oh, I see.
Oh. I think I understand. Brodia has invaded Elugia more times than I can count. My country has a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I am sorry.
Oh? And what do you mean by that exactly?
Exactly what you just said. What do you mean?
Huh? What?
Did you just issue a formal apology from the Kingdom of Brodia for its invasions of our land?
Yes.
Are you admitting fault on behalf of your people and swearing to adopt peaceful foreign policy?
Oh, is that what we're doing right now? Okay. Ivy, please don't.
Reconciliation between nations is a serious matter, not to be taken lightly.
Don't stress out Alchrist like this. You know he can't handle it.
That's not what I... What I meant to say was, if Brodia is at fault, then we absolutely should apologize. But that apology is not mine to give. The king and nobility would have to convene and agree. So when I said I was sorry, it came from me as an individual, not as a representative of,
I know that. I'm sorry. You are a little too easy to toy with.
Ivy, please. Don't play with him like that.
Oh, Princess Ivy. I was so nervous.
He might start to like it.
My ill feelings toward Brodia are in the past, but I could not resist teasing you a little. Look on the bright side. We are comfortable enough now to joke with one another, right?
Yes, of course. I did think my heart was going to stop, but I suppose it was funny.
That was funny, actually. Okay. Oh, wait. Alchrist and Hortensia. Yes, I liked the last one they had.
Prince Alchrist? Hey! I know you can hear me.
Didn't she try to, like, get him riled up so that he would, like, talk back to her?
Princess Hortensia, please, speaking to me will only dampen your mood.
Always a bundle of joy you are. But that's exactly what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna help you get some confidence, just like you asked.
Oh, yeah, that is what they talked about.
What? Really? Oh, thank you! Why did you change your mind? You seemed so strongly opposed to it earlier.
She was testing you.
That was a joke. I got carried away. Sorry. I may not love Brodia, but you're my friend.
Aww.
And when a friend's in trouble, you help. Simple as that.
Princess Hortensia, I...
Hey! What's with all the tears?
Oh my god, Alchrist.
Actually, you're kinda cute when you get all emotional. Anyway, let's get started, shall we?
Oh, what? Does Hortensia have a crush on Alchrist?
No, don't come any closer. Please don't look at me like this.
Huh? What's the problem this time? Are you really gonna turn down my help after all that?
You called me a friend. You agreed to help me. Princess Hortensia, you are, without a shadow of a doubt, a wonderful person. But the more wonderful you are, the deeper I tumble into despair.
Oh my god, this man.
What?
Your kind heart shines too bright. It reveals my heart for the worm-ridden filth that it is.
Oh my god, Alchrist.
So please, don't come near me. Spare me. I am so sorry.
That boy has self-deprecation down to an art form.
Ha! That was kind of funny. Okay. Alchrist and Big D. Big D with the big D.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Ooh, you're working out? Maybe you should take your shirt off. Oh! It'd probably help you work out. It'd be a little bit easier. Just saying. It would definitely improve the view, too.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
I know. Isn't he so just...
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this.
What's the matter, baby?
I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
Oh. Wait, was he practicing magic?
I've never seen training wipe you out like this.
Oh no, he was practicing fighting mages.
You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill. Alchrist, do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Weakness to magic?
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
I guess that makes sense. He is an armor sword unit, so armor sword units are weak against magic users.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while.
Oh, wait, maybe it's something else.
Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
Oh, he has a magic phobia. Oh. Now that's interesting, actually. As long as he's not afraid of the magic of love. Oh!
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
Nobody's flawless. But that just makes me love Diamant even more.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
Okay, I won't tell.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
He's right.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
No.
But Diamant...
Oh.
He's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it.
Alright, that's all of Alchrist's. Next up is Hortensia. Oh, Hortensia and Saline. Okay. Let's see where this goes.
Greetings, Princess Hortensia.
Princess Saline! Yeah. Yep.
What?
You're gonna be tough, but I won't lose.
Hortensia, what are you talking about?
Pardon, but what are you talking about?
Yes. Explain! Explain!
Oh, you're good.
Oh, is she like challenging her to like a cuteness contest?
We might even be evenly matched, but you won't catch me admitting that in competition. I mean, you won't catch me surrendering the field of battle.
We are battling, then?
A battle of cuteness.
Yes, and I will ignore whatever I need to proclaim. Princess Saline, you are no match for me. I will defeat you in cuteness, and while I'm at it, everything else.
What did I fucking say? What did I fucking say? Exactly. They're having a cuteness contest. Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
So that's what you were raving about. How rambunctious you are.
I love it so much.
Rambunctious?
How dare you insult me in such a way?
Be all calm and superior while you can. I'm gonna fantabulize you into the ground. Might as well get it over with and surrender!
so cute. Oh my god.
Is she leaving so soon? I had hoped to invite her to tea.
Oh my god, Hortensia. She's like a little bundle of, like, if cotton candy got turned into a person.
What a darling girl, though. I wish I had a younger sister as adorable.
That was very cute. I have to admit, that was very cute. Alright, Hortensia and Ivy. Yes.
Ivy, do you remember much about my mother?
Sister time, sister time.
Of course. She was quite memorable.
Maybe you could tell me a little about her? What do you remember most?
Yeah, what was her mom like? Ivy.
My clearest memory is her smile. My mother hated all of Father's other women. Your mother especially.
Oh, that's right. Ivy and Hortensia are half-sisters.
So she was badly mistreated by my mother and by all who sought her favor. Yet even through all of that, she never seemed to stop smiling.
Yeah.
By her charm and wits, she eventually won even my mother over.
Wow.
She turned her biggest enemy into a friend through sheer determination. It left a powerful impression on me.
I would like to have seen that.
It made me realize how strong a parent can be for a child.
How strong?
She was doing it for Hortensia's sake, right?
Yes. It seems to me your mother fought those battles to carve out a niche for you.
That's exactly.
For me?
Yeah.
Yes. She was the sort of person who shone a light on everyone who knew her. And you were the reason she shined so bright.
Aww.
This was something I needed to hear.
Aww.
Thank you, Ivy.
That's so sweet. Oh my god. That was so sweet. Hortensia and Fogato, oh my god.
Princess Hortensia, you're not busy, are you? Let's grab a cup of tea.
Prince Fogato! I know I'm irresistible, but I'm also a princess. You shouldn't be hitting on me.
I'm not up to anything, I promise. Was hoping to have a nice, chaste exchange of ideas.
Uh-huh. Sure. Indeed.
Act innocent if you want, but even in Illusia, we've heard what a flirt you are.
Even the people in Illusia know how much of a fuckboy Fogato is. I'm just kidding, Fogato. I love you. I would never insult you like that.
People talk about me all the way in Illusia? I'm flattered.
You wouldn't be if you heard what they said.
Why put stock in gossip? I want to have tea and learn of each other's countries. That's all.
No thanks. Besides, my sister needs help today. Hey, you're a prince. Shouldn't you have a ton of work too?
It's kind of different in Seoul.
Seoul is a queendom, so my sister is first in line to the throne, not me.
Uh-huh.
So you just waste the day away wandering around and flirting.
Not flirting, patrolling.
For hot babes.
Oh, okay then. You definitely got me there.
Ha!
Hey, why aren't you helping Princess Tamara? Lighten her workload.
Ouch, that's harsh. Oh well, if you happen to change your mind and decide you like tea, just tea, I'm around.
That's an interesting dynamic. Alright, who's next? Fogato. Oh, yes! Brother-sister fun time!
Hey, listen, I want to talk about something.
No, not the sad music. Oh no.
What's up, Fogato? You look kinda down.
Brother-sister sad hours.
Yeah, well, I think I owe you an apology.
Oh wait, is this about something that happened in the last support? Because I forgot. I don't remember what they were talking about.
I knew it!
You're the one who stole my rib tips. I was saving those for a late-night snack.
What? No, I would never do that. I know how much you love your midnight meats.
Midnight meats.
Wait a second, what's this I knew it business? You don't trust your own brother?
No. She's gonna say no.
Sorry. I get cranky when I wake up on an empty stomach. Anyway, what was that about an apology?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I was thinking about what you said, how I wasn't around much in the castle.
Oh, yeah, that's what they were talking about.
I've always felt that because our people are free spirits, they deserve a free-spirited prince.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
But now, I realize that it got in the way of our Sibi time. I'll try to do better from now on.
Listen, Fogato. I know that free spirit stuff doesn't tell the whole story. You leave the castle to get a lay of the land. Make it easier to plan for a crisis, right?
That's smart.
So that if the worst happens, you'll be ready to advise me.
Yeah. Someday, Tamara's gonna be in charge, and Fogato's gonna be her right-hand man, so...
Of course you knew.
Well, yeah. We are Sibbies, aren't we?
Sibbies.
I know everything that's going on in that cute little head of yours. I do appreciate all you do for me. As far as little brothers go, I'd say I lucked out.
Yeah, you did.
We're family. We watch out for each other.
If I'm honest, though, sometimes I don't want you to watch out for me.
What do you mean?
I just want you to hang out with me. You know?
Oh. Yeah. He spends so much time trying to protect her that he doesn't have time to spend time with her.
Like right now. This is perfect.
Aww. That's cute. Ooh, Fogato and Saline. Okay. Intrigued.
Princess Saline, did you do something with your hair? It's looking even flowier than usual.
Oh my god, Fogato.
Good day, Prince Fogato.
She looks so mad.
I'll say, any day I see you is a good one. Nothing, huh?
If I reacted to every bit of flattery that's spilt from your mouth, we'd be here all day.
Ha! Nice.
Flattery, me, I wouldn't dream of it.
Uh-huh. Sure. Nah.
Hey, I know. We should have tea together. You like tea, don't you?
Indeed I do.
That's all she ever fucking talks about.
Being royals of Solm and Firene, I think it's important we get to know each other. Talk about different values and whatnot. Could be beneficial for both of us.
Spoken like the prince of a nation obsessed with trade.
Nothing wrong with a little give and take.
Forgive me, but I must decline for now.
She's not interested.
The Fiernese lifestyle is more pastoral. We lack your taste for intrigue and risk.
You make tea with me sound like some kind of big adventure.
Quite a dangerous one, yes. Good day, Prince Fogato.
And just like that, she's gone. Guess this'll take some doing. Then again, what did I expect? She is from Firene.
Fogato. Alright. Tamara. Yeah, Tamara and Panette. It's Panette time.
Boss, when you said I had changed, you were right. I have. But for that, I have you to blame.
What do you mean?
Me?
Yes. When we met, I was wild as they come.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were talking about what Panette was like before she became Tamara's bodyguard.
My home life was rocky, to say the least, and that left me filled with anger.
Oh, Panette.
So each day, I would go into town and pick fights with anyone who got on my nerves.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Looking back on that time now, I see how pointless it was. Yet that was the only way I knew to cope. Until I met you. Though at first, of course, I assumed you were as wild as I was.
Well,
We hit it off right
is.
away, huh? Taking out goons by day, riding our wolves by night.
Yes, we were thick as thieves. Little by little, you helped point my rage in a more useful direction.
And she became a badass in combat who could rip apart an entire battalion with just her axe.
And men who cut you in line.
That only happened once. I was talking about all the bandits and thieves we fought. You taught me to take all my pent-up, directionless anger and use it for good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. Though, to be honest, that wasn't really intentional.
Yes, I figured as much. Even so, if I had never met you, that rage might have swallowed me whole and spit out a lonely, resentful husk.
Yeah, I mean, Panette might have ended up like one of the hounds.
I could have wasted my life feeling bitter about the hand I was dealt.
Man. That's cool. Ooh, Tamara and Alfred. Okay.
Prince Alfred, wait up!
Does she want to train with him?
Hiya, Princess Tamara. Need something?
Look at my wholesome boy.
Needs a strong word. I just figured you were headed off to eat a snack.
Nope. I was about to start my workout.
What? Then why did you have such a big grin on your face?
Because he loves exercising. Oh my god, he loves exercising.
Because working out is my favorite part of the day.
Yep, there you go. What did I just say?
Huh. I guess that tracks. I had it all backwards. Too bad, though. I was about to ask if I could come eat with you.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
Then again, training with you sounds pretty fun. Maybe I'll tag along after all.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you're gonna work out with me?
Sure, why not? If you insist. Then we can have a nice yummy meal together. Your treat.
Ah, I see what you're doing.
Oh wait, is she doing it for free food?
Fine by me. I'm not gonna pass up a chance to pick the brain of the future Queen of Solm.
Nothing too heavy, all right? I don't want to ruin the meal by talking shop.
Gotcha, Princess Tamara. We'll keep it breezy. Nothing heavy at this dinner but the cream.
These fucking nerds. I love them. Alright, let's see. Oh. Panette and Ivy. Okay. That's a combo I wouldn't have imagined.
Did you need something from me, Panette?
Oh, no. Why do you ask?
You have been staring at me for some time.
Do you blame her? You're fucking hot as shit.
It's just that for a princess, you seem so, how to put this, composed.
That's a lie. Panette is gay. She's attracted to Ivy. She's like, damn, look at her. She's so sexy.
Do I? It seems like a rather ordinary level of composure to me.
Really? But you're not bursting into song or dancing to and fro.
Oh, is that what she...
Correct. I do not do those things.
Nor are you running around like a mad wolf or cramming prime rib down your gullet.
Oh, I see. She's spent too much time with Tamara, that's what it is.
You are simply standing around. It was so odd, I could not help but stare.
Perhaps you are merely unaccustomed to the standard and expected conduct of royalty.
I have offended you, haven't I? My deepest apologies.
No, no need for that. I should not be looking for offense in others' customs. It's rather nice to speak with you, actually. My own retainers lack a certain femininity.
That's right, her retainers are Kagetsu and Zelkov.
Really? I enjoy your company as well.
Good. Then, if it's all right with you, I'd like it very much if we became friends.
Aw, yeah.
Of course, Your Highness. It would be my honor.
Cool. That's cool. Let's do Panette and Yunaka.
Zappy morning, Panette.
Zappy morning to you too, Yunaka.
Good morning, Yunaka. You seem to be in good spirits, as usual.
Hi, Papa.
Always. It's one of my redeeming qualities.
Mm-hmm. In point of fact, I have been meaning to ask you about that. Why do you insist on pretending to be cheerful all the time?
She's not pretending. She actually is cheerful.
You think I'm acting? You think I'm so talented I could keep it up all the time? I'm flattered.
Do not bluff a bluffer.
Oh.
I can tell that this is not your true manner. When I began serving the boss, I had to swap out my own dialect for a more proper one.
That's right.
Since then, I have had a keen ear for others' false tongues.
I guess that does make a little bit of sense, because Panette, her voice kind of switches every once in a while in battle, and she starts to talk more like deeper. And then Yunaka does the same thing. Usually she's like super upbeat, and then she'll every once in a while she'll talk and she'll sound like really like dark and depressed.
Takes one to know one, doesn't it? I can't answer your question though. If I spoiled the mystery, who would you harass with prying questions? My hands are tied.
Okay.
So be it. Forgive me for probing, but this duplicity, somehow it does not sit right with me.
No.
Uh-huh.
Why does Yunaka always get the best words? What the hell? Alright, Kagetsu and... oh, quite a few people. Holy shit. Alright. Kagetsu and Zelkov. Alright. I barely know anything about Zelkov, so this could be interesting.
Yes, this is acceptable.
Zelkov! Training bout, now!
Must you insist on startling me so?
Yes.
Did I catch you off guard? Come now, you are better than that. Our work for Princess Ivy demands unflappable metal. Your will must be steel. So, training bout. Face me.
Apologies, but I am presently preoccupied.
What is it this time? Watching birds? Sculpting clay?
Okay.
Your smirk tells me it must be some silly new obsession.
I am painting, and I require silence to focus, if you would be so kind.
I didn't even notice Zelkov has, like, little chin stubble. His character design is so shaded that it was hard to see.
I knew it would be painting someday. Set it aside for now. Single combat awaits.
This pursuit is important to me. Please find another training partner.
Is this art of yours more important to you than our friendship, Zelkov?
Oh, come on, Kagetsu, don't do that.
You are my only colleague. It is important we spend time together.
Don't emotionally manipulate him, come on.
Too focused to respond, ignoring me completely. Seems I am alone again.
Okay. Do I have any other ones with Zelkov? No, it was just that one. Oh, I only have one with Vander. Okay, let's get that one out of the way. Yo, look. The cardboard is communicating with each other.
Sir Vander, you are following me. Explain yourself.
You are a valiant guardsman, alert at all hours. The people could ask for no better protector.
He still doesn't trust him.
Keeping an eye on me?
Yeah.
Oh, just the one. It's nothing personal.
Are you afraid I might switch allegiances again?
I wasn't saying that, no. Alas, not everyone is convinced you are trustworthy as of yet.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Understandable. There is much for which I must atone.
Yeah.
I hope I might earn your trust, yet I understand your continued need for surveillance.
I need to clean my glasses. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on auto advance.
It's not really surveillance per se. I'm just watching from afar.
I am working diligently, so I may be worthy of everyone's trust.
Working hard is all well and good, but trust is a precious commodity. Harder to earn than lose.
Yeah.
Trust is a precious commodity. So I am aware. Vander hates me as well. Quite understandable, given my actions towards Queen Lumera.
What'd you do to Lumera? He didn't kill her. Technically, Vale killed Lumera, but she was in her mind-controlled state. So I guess technically Sombron killed Lumera. Mavier... Who else does Mavier have one with? Oh, Saline and Ivy? Alright, let's go from the bottom now. Why not? Switch it up a little bit.
Princess Saline, may I ask you something?
What do
You
want?
may.
Are you aware of a hill in Firene where a lone broadleaf tree stands?
A lone broadleaf tree. None spring to mind. Why do you ask?
I do not know if you are aware, but I was born in Firene. Throughout my childhood, my family would travel to that hillside. The name of the region eludes me, but I will always remember the beauty of that scenery.
That's interesting. I didn't know he was born in Firene.
I wish to visit that place again, if I can.
Yeah, of course.
My goodness. I had no idea that you hailed from Firene. But you've given me little to go on when it comes to the site in question.
Yeah, Triana Hill is not a lot of info.
I apologize. I realize now how little information I have to offer for the search. I have wonderful memories of my days there. Sometimes I can almost smell the air.
Sorry.
You carry a profound emotional attachment to this place, don't you?
Yeah.
Very well. I cannot abandon the plight of a native Firenese friend so easily.
Oh, Saline.
I shall do what I can to help you. As Princess of Firene, I vow to find this place from your memories.
Thank you, Princess Saline.
She's such a good person. Mavier and Ivy. Alright.
Excuse me, Mavier?
Uh-oh.
Princess Ivy? How may I help?
Drama.
I was hoping we could speak. We find ourselves in similar circumstances.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Both former enemies turned allies?
Similar circumstances? Oh, I think I understand. We have each stood as enemies before those we now call our allies.
Hortensia, too.
Exactly. In light of that, Mavier, do you feel this is where you truly belong now?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I don't love him, but I like having him around.
I am unsure. There are those who accept me, but I do not believe everyone does yet. I feel comfortable here, but that means nothing. I am behaving as if all is well, yet I do so lacking any evidence that it is so.
Yes.
Still, I have no intentions of leaving. I have dedicated myself to helping others, and with that, I hope to find acceptance. And a new place for myself in this world.
Good for you.
I understand entirely. For whatever it's worth, let me say that I accept and welcome you as a friend. Speaking as someone who would also benefit from hearing those same words from our allies.
Thank you for your candor, Princess Ivy.
You are our friend, Ivy. bad for leaving her out. Oh, Yunaka and Alfred. A rank, okay. Wow.
Golly, that's weird to think about.
What?
What is?
Where I'd be if I hadn't heard Micaiah's voice in that ring. I wouldn't be here at all, would I?
No, I guess not.
It's kind of unnerving to think this great change in my life hinged completely on a coincidence.
Nah. It's no coincidence that you're one of us now. It's just you being you.
What do you mean?
You're here because you wanted Micaiah's wish to come true. Thanks to your big heart, we're allies now. I'm glad to have you on the team.
Oh my god, Alfred.
Aw, shuckers, Alfred. You're the one with the big heart, though. Honestly, compared to you, I'm a coward. I've hidden who I really am, all the things I've done, just for the chance to belong here. If you knew the whole truth about me, I'd have so much more to worry about.
You know.
I think you'd do more than merely despise me. I think you'd actually come after me.
No, I wouldn't.
What do you mean you wouldn't? You can't just say you wouldn't. I've been filling your head with weapon facts. You barely know a thing about me. You can't accept me for who I am without even knowing who that is. It's not right. It's unfair.
Let it be unfair then. I'm fine with that.
Alfred.
I'm fine not knowing your past, too. I trust you, Yunaka. I always will.
God, I love him.
Come on, Alfred.
I don't have to explain why I trust you. Just like you don't have to prove that I should trust you.
You are so weird.
In a good way.
I mean, I know I'm bizarre, but you're a whole new breed of bird.
You got me there. From one weird bird to another, I hope we stay friends for a long time.
Me too.
Yay, friendship. Max rank. Nice. Oh, max rank for Alfred and Saline. Yes. 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 Alfred, no.
What are you doing there, Alfred? Digging another well? Or is this more training?
Something like that. Trying to keep up my health, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Alfred is sick. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. If I train hard enough, then I won't suffer like I used to.
Oh.
Alfred?
Sweetie. No.
What's wrong?
Don't worry, Saline. It's just an attack. It'll pass soon.
Oh, honey.
An attack? Is it your old illness?
I was doing so well. That part of my life was supposed to be long gone.
Oh, honey.
Wait here. I'll fetch someone at once.
No, stop!
What? Why should I?
I don't want anyone to see me like this. Not our allies, the Emblems, or the Divine Dragon. I can't let them see this. A weak prince unfit to fight who could collapse any day?
None of them would see you that way. They're far too gracious for that.
Yeah, Alfred, you're our friend. We care about you.
But I would still know. And besides, I don't want them to worry about me. As far as they're concerned, I want to be the spirited prince who loves working out. Just let me rest for a while. I'll be fine. Please, Saline.
Oh, that makes sense now. That's why he always puts on that front. Because he doesn't want to be seen. He doesn't want to worry people with his sickness anymore.
Very well. But know that if your condition ever worsens, I will seek help.
Thanks. Having a sister like you is true happiness, if you ask me.
Oh my god, that's so wholesome.
That's your idea of true happiness? Don't be absurd.
Well, what about you then? What brings you true happiness?
Nothing.
Really? You've got good friends, you got your health, and none of that does it?
I take joy in those things, to be sure, but I don't value happiness as a life goal.
Interesting. Explain.
After all, what if I found it? Then my whole life afterward would be spent looking fondly back.
Oh.
Really? Even if something better comes along?
That's a really interesting outlook. I never thought of it like that.
The possibility that it never will is terrifying. I couldn't bear it. I've always yearned for happiness and saw only misery. Like the day I fled from the castle. If Firene had fallen, or Mother died, or you were lost to us, I wondered, how would I respond? And now this? If things get worse and you have to leave, what will I... How can I...
Saline.
Hey, I'm not gonna die, okay? I'll be fine if I stick with my training.
Oh, Alfred.
You really do have the mind of a barbarian. If only you had the body to match.
I'll get there. That's why I work out. Whoa, Saline, look! You see that four-leaf clover?
Where?
Right by your foot. There you go. A small joy.
A small joy. That takes me back. We often sought such things when we were younger. At that age, I was better at it than you. I wonder when you surpassed me.
Talking to you makes me feel better. Chalk up another small joy for me.
Oh my god.
I'm not certain that counts, but I'm relieved to hear that the worst has passed.
Let me make it up to you, Saline. I'll find lots of little joys and bring them to you. I can't promise everything will be fine with me, but we can prop each other up. For Firene.
I love these two.
Yes, Alfred. I will support you in anything. Whatever else happens, we can make sure we return to Firene. Together.
I love them so much. Saline and Kagetsu. Okay.
Princess Saline!
Interesting.
Greetings, Kagetsu.
I have heard some interesting things.
Explain.
I heard that, despite your royal position, you maintain excellent skill in swordsmanship.
Does she? I wouldn't know. I've never used her as a swordsman. She's only ever been a healer or a mage.
This makes me all the more intrigued. Will you indulge me now? I am eager to see your skill.
I appreciate the spirit of your offer, but I have no desire to fight without good reason.
Oh, is he gonna try it?
Disappointing. Do you feel no desire at all to test your strength?
I guess not.
I keep myself on form to protect my nation, but I've never sought to train for its own sake.
Oh, interesting.
To each their own, I suppose. Shall we take tea, at least?
Oh my god, these people and their fucking tea.
I would love to. However, I first have some official business to tend to. It's merely a letter I'm composing to send home. Would you mind waiting?
Princesses lead busy lives indeed.
We do. I mustn't shirk my responsibilities.
Do you not find this life to be constraining? I would not be able to withstand it.
A princess's life is not without hardship, but I do take a certain joy in it.
I like that.
Is that so? I confess, I find it difficult to believe.
Then the next time we meet, I'll show you exactly where that joy can be found.
It's gonna be something related to tea. I just know it. It's all about tea with this girl. Oh, Alfred and Ivy. Okay. The goofy music is playing.
What you doing up so late, Princess Ivy?
Is she gonna go on a wyvern ride?
Prince Alfred. I suppose it must seem rather suspicious for an Illusian to be roaming alone after dark. I assure you, I have no plans to murder anyone or to set anything on fire.
Okay.
Of course, such assurances must mean little coming from me.
Oh, come on.
Nah, you don't seem so bad. I'm leaning toward trusting you by now.
Oh? I am surprised to learn that the Crown Prince of Firene is so naive.
It's just... Ivy.
If that's what I get for trusting people, then naive is my middle name.
So did you need something from me? If you were not here to doubt my motives, I would expect you to have left by now.
Nah, I wouldn't leave you alone.
And why is that?
Well, it's pretty plain to see that you're lost.
Oh, is she?
You think so?
The Somniel's a big place. Lots of twists and turns. It's easy to get confused.
I do confess I am somewhat lost.
If you're going where I think you're going, I know the way. Let me help you.
Thank you.
Where is she going? Aw. I wanted to see where she was going. Ship Amber and Chloe? Yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never used Amber or Chloe. So... let's see. Who's left? Ivy and Kagetsu. Oh, okay. Let's do it then. Ivy and Kagetsu.
Princess Ivy! I was raised in Pale Sands.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
You said you dislike unknown quantities. So, I am going to tell you everything about myself. Then I will be known.
Not the worst idea, I'll grant you.
Once you come to know me, we will no longer be princess and retainer, but friend and friend. It is worth trying, at least.
She's so uncomfortable. She's like,
What else can I tell you? I have two siblings, brother and sister, both younger, very cute.
Okay.
My father has great swordsmanship, but my mother has strange powers, which perhaps came to me.
Oh, is that where you got your precognition from?
I care very much for my family, but I have also long dreamed to see the world at large. That is why I explained to them in writing my decision to leave, and I am on this journey now.
Alright. Simple, straightforward. I like it.
Oh no, have I done something wrong? How foolish of me. I should not have presumed you would wish to hear my entire life story. Please forgive me, Princess Ivy. I should have noticed sooner it was not what you wanted.
Oh, come on, Kagetsu.
No, that's not it. On the contrary, I am actually rather pleased.
Oh?
I had no idea that becoming friends with me was so important to you. I'm flattered. Thank you.
You are too kind.
I don't dislike you, Kagetsu. I do dislike unknowns. They make me wary. But that doesn't mean I dislike you as a person. And after today, I think it's safe to say my impression of you has improved.
Oh.
Wonderful. So, we may become friends soon?
Not the worst idea.
Okay. Last one. Kagetsu and Diamant. Oh.
We are well matched, Prince Diamant.
Look at these sexy, sexy men. Oh my god. Can I join them?
Your strength is beyond my expectations.
You're not so bad yourself, Kagetsu. You'll have to keep giving this duel everything you've got. I certainly will.
How to romance I'm just trying to see how to do it in Fire Engage.
So, do you want to keep going?
I have fought with all my strength. I am content to leave it here and not push us to exhaustion.
Same here. You're quite an opponent.
I thought they were gonna have a shirtless wrestling match.
I realize you put much of your valuable time toward this. Thank you.
It was fun. We'll have a rematch soon, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
We can't just let this end in a draw, can we?
Yeah.
I'll warn you. Our next battle is going to end very differently.
Meh.
I'll lay my honor as a crown prince on the line and fight until you're begging for mercy.
It's kind of gay. I like it.
You speak boldly. But I swear by my blade that I shall have victory.
Your blade is rather impressive. I can tell you sharpen it often.
Come on. You can't tell me they're not doing that on purpose.
Our swords reflect our souls. I tend to mine each and every day.
I know they're probably just talking about swords, but that's not what I'm thinking of right now.
Yours is majestic and powerful as well.
You bet your sweet ass it is. Woo. And I'm gonna ride the shit out of that majestic, powerful sword of Diamants if I have my way.
Ah, well. Brodian culture prioritizes strength, so I make sure my sword is a symbol of that. And just like you, I consider it to be more than a simple weapon.
It is interesting. Our cultures are far apart, and yet this perception of weapons unites us.
Triggering the event. Factoring. Okay. I'm trying to see. Let's try. Let's go down. Only after chapter 23. Are you serious?
It's amazing how well you get to know a person once you start crossing swords with them.
Knowledge beyond words. I look forward to our next contest.
I was gonna max out Diamant. I was gonna go give him a bunch of presents and try and max him out today. Man. I just did an hour and 24 minutes of supports. Holy fucking shit. Alright, that's fine though. I'm still gonna still get Diamant to A rank. Because apparently it said I have to wait. Also, look at Vale's cute dress. Yay! Look at her in her casual clothes. Hi, sweetie. Mwah. Best girl. Okay. I'm gonna max rank Diamant, get him to A, so that when I do get the pact ring, I guess after chapter 23, which is the next major story chapter, then I can just romance him. Where is he? Where is he? Show me my husband. That's where my room. That's where I want Diamant to be. Where is he? Come on. Where's my husband? Ivy? Where's our husband? Come on.
Am I lost again?
Where the fuck is Diamant? Hortensia. By the way, Hortensia's dress is adorable. Diamant. Hey, Zelkov.
Walking is a fine pursuit.
Do you know where Diamant is? Where is he? I wanted to give him stuff. Hey, Zelkov. Tamara.
Hey, there you are.
Where's Diamant? I want to suck his give him a gift.
Is there something I can do?
Unless you can find Diamant, no. Where is he? No. Is he not here? Where is he?
I crave onigiri.
Kagetsu, Mirin, where's my husband? Ah! Oh,
Are you looking at me?
Where's your brother?
Keeping busy?
I'm trying to, but I can't find the person I'm trying to get busy with. Where is he? Diamant. Etienne, do you know where he is? Vander. Gold Mary. Where is he? He's not here. Marth, where's my husband? Yeah, it's good to see you too, buddy. Do I need to go back to the world map or something and then return to the Somniel? Will that do it? I guess. Oh yeah, the evil land area is accessible now. Huh. Garden of Memories. A familiar ring? Wait a second. Wait, is this it? Is this the... This is where I can get the ring? In this support? No way. No way. I thought I had to beat the next chapter.
Oh my. Are my eyes lying to me?
This is quite a surprise. It looks just like the Lithos Castle Gardens.
So I'm not the only one seeing it?
It looks like the castle, but feels like it too. The air, the smells, all of it.
Right you are. I've served in the castle for many years, yet this vision fooled me at first.
Look at Vander with his fucking short shorts.
I know it isn't real, yet I still get a sense of nostalgia looking at it. My mother trained me in the castle garden. The flowers were in full bloom. Like these.
Yeah.
I remember it well. Alas, after the attack, that garden has been left in ruins.
It has, hasn't it?
Look, over there. I can see something glimmering. Do you see it too?
Where?
Is that an altar? And on it, there's a ring.
Is this a pact ring?
I thought we'd gathered all the emblem rings. Can it be that there were more?
Perhaps an emblem we were unaware of. Let's go have a look.
Wait, I feel a presence. There are enemies nearby.
Of course there are. God damn it. God damn it.
Corrupted. They must be here for the ring. We can't let them take it. That ring might belong to another emblem.
Indeed.
I fight beside you once more, Divine One.
That ring. Could it be?
What is it, Marth? Speak. Timmy fell down the well? Borf, borf. Sorry, I'm just imagining Marth as a dog. Oh my god, that's so fucking rude. Oh. Putting both units is engaged. Oh. Cool. Fascinating. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's see. Lay on my 18. Tusk, Alcrest, Ricardo, Potencia, Tamara, Panette, my husband, Getsu, my wife, Naka, Sammy. Yep. Hey, great. I kind of want to bring Vale with me and maybe level her up a little bit. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is, since Ivy is max level, I'm going to put Vale in as my magic user, and since Alfred is max level, I'm going to put Mavier in to try and level him up. Swap spaces. Okay, so we're split up. 1, 2, 3 heavy hitters. And then a magic user and healer. We got a healer over here. Okay, yes, that setup seems good. Inventory. Make sure everybody's inventory is looking right. As well, give her a little bit more variety. Alright. Let's do it. Give me that fucking ring. Give me that shit.
Nice. Nice.
What a pain.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Verily.
I'm ready.
Of course.
My turn.
Right here.
Shall I go?
Kagetsu. Unleash the samurai.
Right away.
Show 'em what you got, Bobby. Alright. What you got?
Don't worry.
Understood.
Husband?
Let's go!
For peace.
Okay. Nice. Easy peasy. Okay. Where is the ring? Does this guy have it? Let him let the believe. Get him, Panat. Unleash the gods.
How patient you appear! Were you raised by wolves?
Well done. Bravo.
I'll do my best.
Get him for me.
I'll be mad.
Nice.
That's better.
Drop your guard.
Winning!
Nice. Good job, Yuna. Get him, Very nice. Good job.
Even mighty ones fall! Unfortunate.
Nice. Okay. Right, who's left? Yeah, let's try it. Why not?
Emblem Eternal!
Let's see what it does. ring. I want to marry my husband. Wait, who's that? Oh, Big Al. Get him.
I am guided by the emblems.
That's the same thing I say.
You're done for.
Give me the fucking ring. I will propose to Diamant, and you will not stop me. You hear that, Diamant? I am going to suck your dick. Nice, that's it. Okay, we'll give him all the
You have saved me.
Nice, alright.
Hurry! Have I made a difference?
Definitely very useful if that's what you mean.
That was fun! Thanks!
Nice.
I love it!
Who's that? Where is he gone? Oh, Alcrest. Jesus, I keep forgetting. Get him.
Let's do this!
Yeah. Give me that fucking ring. Yes. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Yep. Oh, rout the enemy. I thought you just wanted me to... Okay. I thought you wanted me to escape, but... No. Okay. We're gonna kill everybody? Fine by me.
One less foe.
More XP for Mjolnir and Veil. But everybody else I have, I think it's yearly.
No! I atoned for my past. I believe I am in the right.
Okay. Everybody's gonna form up in this area right here. We're all gonna stick together. Together, together. Come on now, everyone. Together, together. Come on, let's have some fun. Okay. Come at me, bitch. Alright. Ah, there we go. Alright.
Okay, who's next?
You're so nice to me.
Get him, Vale.
I am sorry.
Nice.
I'm in.
Nice.
Here we go.
I'd rather be friends.
That was nice. Does anybody else need any healing? No? Everybody else is good? Maybe a little bit for you, Doctor.
Thanks a lot.
There you go. Spread everybody out a little bit. Okay. See what you got. Alright, anybody dead? Jeez, they just keep going right after Vale, don't they? Leave her alone. Hasn't she already been through enough? Goodness gracious.
I'll do my best.
Get him, Vale.
I just want to live in peace.
Get him.
Let's do this.
My goodness, how awful!
Nice. Get him.
Alrighty.
Get fucked.
I require no praise.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm still alive? Huh.
Where are the enemies coming from? Oh, they're coming from this side? Alright. Who needs healing? Vale needs some more. I'm gonna get the healing. Some healing.
You're so nice to me.
Wait, is there a person there? I see you. I see you, Lumen.
We could have been friends. Rest in pieces.
Nice. Get him, you know. It's a girl.
Glad we met.
Very nice. Anybody died. Nope. Everybody's still alive. Oh yeah, everybody's still alive. How about that? Color me impressed.
You have my respect.
It's amazing how effective you can be when you have a full party of nearly maxed out characters.
Thank you kindly.
That's not what I meant to do. Kagetsu will take care of it.
Unfortunate.
There we go. Forgot it? If you would.
Talk about a good time.
Nice. Oh wait, Fogato's max level now. Oh, that's awesome. I do.
Allow me.
I'm so pathetic.
Hey, max level Alchemist. Nice.
I'm with you.
They're not moving from this area, huh? They're just waiting for me to come to them. So I shall.
Fine by me. Whew, he saved me.
Anybody need healing?
No problem.
Okay.
Sure, okay.
Alright. Let's do it. Two health bars, holy shit.
Got it.
Let's do it.
Together, for our friends!
Here we go!
I trust in you.
Let's do it.
Emblem, engage!
away.
Leaf.
Let's get brawling!
From anymore. I've looked forward to this.
That's my girl. That's my girl. Alright, Vale. Let's see what you and T
Emblem,
can do.
engage!
Dragon Vale. This music is fucking awesome. Holy shit. The music in this game is so good. It's so good.
Simply wonderful.
Nice, okay. Okay.
Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Let's do this!
I'm here!
I'm not a child anymore.
Finish him off.
My turn!
No problem.
You're the best.
There.
Shall we?
No. I trust in you.
Thank you.
Precision! Power! I am sorry. Allow your soul the rest it deserves.
Nice. Hey, Fugato got MVP this time. Nice. And we got the ring.
That means that we can romance Diamant.
We retrieved the ring safely. But it doesn't seem to hold an emblem. Strange.
Is it but a normal ring?
I guess so.
It seems so. But when I hold the ring, I feel a warmth stirring in my chest.
It's love.
So it's as I suspected.
What is it that you have surmised?
It's a wedding ring.
The Pact Ring. It belongs to and holds the power of Divine Dragon Monarch Lumera.
What else do you know about this Pact Ring, Marth?
It's for marriage.
Lumera once said that divine dragons will give a special ring to someone they truly trust.
Oh.
The ring strengthens the bond between the two and brings them closer together. It grants special powers to the divine dragon and anyone they make a pact with, of any sort.
I'm gonna give it to Diamant. I'm gonna suck his dick.
So Mother once gave this ring to someone she trusted and had a special connection with?
That's what I'd guess too. But she'd lost her friends and allies in the war.
Yeah.
So who she gave the ring to, or if she gave it at all, there's just no way to know.
Mother.
Mama.
But we know that as long as she lived, the most important person to her was you. You should inherit the ring. Give it to your most trusted ally.
I'll think long and hard before I decide who's worthy to wear it.
Oh, we're not gonna think very long. It's Diamant.
Oh, that we've arrived at this place. It must be the work of Queen Lumera.
I'm gonna give it to Diamant.
It's a happy thought, Mother watching over me. But the fight ahead is my own. I must be strong. Let's go. I'm reluctant to leave, but there is much work to do.
Much work to do. Sleeping with Diamant. Before we get to sleep with Diamant. I already know who I'm gonna give it to. It's Diamant. Back to the Somnium. Yep. We got work to do. We gotta get Diamant to A rank. Okay, where is he? Not here again. Hold on. Oh? Oh?
So sorry to bother you, Divine One. May I come in?
Who dat?
I enjoy taking care of people. But I didn't have many chances at my family manor. That's why I've been looking forward to today.
Who? Oh, Citrine.
Rise and shine.
Hi.
I'll handle your morning arrangements. I've always admired the work of servants. In this moment, I am at your service.
Okay. Not the person I wanted to see, but I appreciate it. Thanks. I guess. I don't know. I just feel kind of uncomfortable after that. Sorry. I have no feelings for citrine, so I don't know. Yeah. Hi, Yuna. You know where Diamant is? Man, where the fuck is this man? I can't wait for him forever. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I just need to be patient. Just need to be patient. Just be patient. I'm gonna keep resting until he's here again. Okay. Alright. Please. 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 Please, Diamant. Please. Please. Please, sir. Please let me suck your dick. Come on. Okay. The pond. The pond. The pond, 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 the pond. Get the fuck out of the way, Lapis. The pond, 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 the pond. Hi. Hi.
Rhodia enjoys a robust fishing industry.
No, I don't. But I'll listen to you talk about it all day if you want. I have a gift for you. Do you want a spirit gem?
Well done!
You're welcome. Can I get a support with you? Please? 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 No, no, it failed. Me and Diamant. Me! I want...
Rhodia enjoys a robust...
I'll give you a pebble.
Thank you.
Spirit gem.
Well done!
Support. Yes? Yes. Fuck! Okay. 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 Alright. The fucking gift guide. Okay, okay. Best gifts. Dried meat. Okay. Trading rates. Philosophy book. Okay. Okay. Stay right there. I'll be back. I need dried meat right now.
Welcome.
Shut the fuck up. You got any dried meat? Shit. You don't have it.
Do come again.
Unless you have dried meat, shut up. Does Tamara have some? Tamara! Tamara!
We've got lots of...
I need gifts. Right now. Okay. Training weight. Yes.
Thanks for shopping.
What else? Philosophy book. Okay. Philosophy book. Yep.
Thanks for shopping.
Dried meat, sharp chisel. Okay. Muscle bomb, fishing bait. Okay.
Thanks for shopping.
Utility knife, fine quilt pen. Spirit gem. Hinges, fancy dagger. Okay, that should be enough for now.
Feel free to come again.
Thanks, Timmy. Hi, Song. Nice cookie. Okay. Timon.
Rhodia enjoys a robust...
Rhodia, what is it? Okay. Here's a 20 rate. I hope you like it.
Well done.
Please be my boyfriend. Okay. Yes. Yes.
Rhodia enjoys a...
Okay. Wasn't long.
Well done. Rhodia enjoys a...
Philosophy book.
Well done.
Yes. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Okay.
Rhodia enjoys...
Sport. Yes. What troubles you, my love?
That's the most concerned I've ever seen you look, Diamant.
What's wrong? You want me to suck your dick? I'll make you feel better.
Oh, Divine One. I apologize. Didn't think anyone else was here.
What's wrong?
What's that you're holding?
This is a medal my father gave me a while back. A commendation from the king.
From King Morian.
I was with our troops during an intense battle against Illusia. We found ourselves surrounded. We needed to make a quick retreat, so I took command out of sheer desperation.
You're so brave. Oh.
When we returned, Father gave me this medal. It felt like the first time he saw me as a leader. But occasionally, I wonder.
Why? What's wrong?
Was it my leadership that got us home? Or was it pure luck? Perhaps I didn't earn this.
No, honey, you absolutely earned it.
So, even the Crown Prince of Brodia suffers through moments of self-doubt.
Sorry to shatter the illusion. To protect my country's reputation, I must insist you keep this conversation private.
I will do whatever you ask me to do.
Of course. You saw me in a vulnerable moment with that corrupted soldier, so let's call it even.
Oh, that's right. Their first one was he saved her from a corrupted soldier. I'm glad they reminded me of that.
But I will say one thing. Knowing that you do have a vulnerable side makes me feel a bit closer to you.
It also makes you more sexy.
Vulnerability isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah, it's hot.
You're a peculiar leader, Divine One.
I'm not going to be your leader for much longer because eventually I'm going to be your girlfriend.
Or boyfriend. Or whatever you want. Yes.
Good to see you. Care to... Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Well done. Well done.
Come on.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Okay. I think I need to buy some more gifts that he doesn't like. I swear, I will not. I must marry Diamant.
We've got lots of...
Thank you, Timmy. Yep. I need another training weight.
Thanks for shopping. Thanks for shopping.
I need another
Thanks for shopping.
Thanks, Timmy.
Feel free to come again.
No problem, Timmy. Appreciate it. Diamant.
Good to see you.
Okay. Take this.
Well done.
And take this.
Well done.
Take this.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done.
Come on.
Well done.
Yes! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Hell yeah. Come here. Come here.
Good to see you.
Max rank. Max rank. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, baby.
Divine One, are you training?
Yep.
Yes, I can't shake this feeling that I'm not strong enough. The truth is, I'm worried. And I feel weak. How can I restore peace to the world in this state?
Diamant could do it together as a couple. The world's best power couple.
Huh.
What is it, Diamant?
It's just surprising. I never would have guessed that the Divine One had doubts like this.
Of course I do. I worry a lot. My plate is full, and caterpillars keep dropping on it.
Oh, that's also a reference to their first one, yeah. That's right, yeah. She compared her fear of the corrupted to Diamant's fear of caterpillars.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And I see what you meant earlier about vulnerability. I feel closer to you too.
Really? All of a sudden? But you've seen this side of me before.
He likes us.
I fled from that corrupted soldier in such a panic.
I remember. What I mean is, you make me feel safe enough to discuss my deepest concerns. If it weren't for you, I might still be clutching that medal and thinking about my father. I'm grateful for that. Thank you, Divine One.
You're welcome, baby.
I feel the same way. I appreciate having an ally to confide in, too.
We're more than that. We're more than that, and you know it.
I suspect we have a lot in common.
You might be right.
Let's keep this up. We may seem guarded to the others, but I'll always be open to chat with you.
Yes. Okay. I have got rank A, right? With Diamant. Okay. Save. It's a moment of truth. I'm gonna go get the packed ring. Marth! Bro, I'm gonna propose to Diamant. Don't tell anybody. Fail. I'm gonna propose to Diamant. Don't tell anybody. Okay. I told Marth because he's my best friend, and I told Vale just because she's my sister, but I'm not gonna tell anybody else. Oh God, I'm so nervous. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Okay. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Oh God, I'm so nervous. Vale, I'm gonna do it now.
I've been waiting for you. Ready to cast the line?
You did no, I did not. I came here to give you this.
Divine One, is this a good time to talk?
Absolutely. I always have time to talk to you.
Sure. What is it, Diamant?
I'd like for you to have this.
He's giving me a gift.
You're giving me a ring?
He's proposing to us.
I am. It's made from the metal my father gave to me. I had it melted down and recast.
Oh, sweetie. I love it.
The medal from your father. Why would you do that? It was so important to you.
In Brodia, medals and tokens change form whenever they change hands. It's tradition.
I don't know about this. I couldn't possibly take something so precious from you.
You wanted us to keep relying on each other, right? And offer mutual support?
Yes. Yes.
Think of this as a reminder. I'll always be around when you need me.
I see.
So, will you accept the ring, Divine One?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
yes,
Diamant.
Yes.
I'm not sure I'm worthy of such a personal gift. I guess I'll just have to do everything I can to live up to this.
So you will accept it?
I will.
I'm glad to hear it, Divine One.
This is actually pretty funny. I have something I'd like to give you as well.
The Pact Ring?
I was planning on giving this to you soon, but you beat me to the punch.
But this ring is so important.
You're important.
So is the ring you just gave me. There's no one I'd rather have by my side, Diamant. I won't take no for an answer.
Don't worry. I enjoy fighting beside you too much to turn this down. I accept your gift.
And doing other things beside me, right?
Amazing. It's like I can feel the history of the Divine Dragons. The history of Lethos itself.
I feel the history of Brodia within your ring as well, Diamant.
And other things.
It's changed in form between fathers and sons. But that item tells the story of my kingdom.
If we hope to add worthwhile stories of our own, we'd better help each other out.
I'm not worried. When we work together, there's nothing we can't do. I vow to protect you, Divine One. From this point on, I will always fight by your side. I've been waiting for you. Ready to cap?
I love you so much. Mwah. Oh. I think that's the perfect place to stop for today. Wow. So yeah, I've done it. I have married a god-tier man. Wow. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you for doing so. If you're watching on Twitch, please be sure to follow. It's twitch.tv/GTAlston. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/JetBlowTV. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you for doing so. I love you, I miss you already, and hopefully I'll see you again very soon. Bye!